I'm getting ready to say goodbye to a place that I've known for a while now, to a place that I've gotten used to, and I would even say just beginning to really know and beginning to get used to. I've only been here for almost a year, so not that long, but like I'm starting to get into the swing of things really. And then I'm going to be picking up, going back home. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Gugu here. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a regular subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Anywho, as you can see by the title of this video, I only have 2 months left in the United States. Okay, I have 2 months left of being an au pair in the US, and I just wanted to sit down, have a chit chat about how I'm feeling, where I'm at. For some reason I'm like nervous making this video. Like, I'm so anxious right now. My heart is beating so fast and I don't know why. I've never been anxious making a YouTube video, vlogging, whatever, because I'm like, people don't care, neither do I, you know what I mean? But yeah, 2 months left. There's a lot to unpack. Okay, there's a lot to unpack, but before we unpack that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed and been with me through this journey. I will continue making videos until but so far I just want to thank everyone who has been with me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being, you know, a loyal subscriber, a loyal supporter. Okay, but anyways, without further ado, let's head right into the video. Okay, so the first thing that I actually want to talk about is the emotions. How am I feeling with 2 months left in the United States as an au pair? It's crazy. It's crazy, I'll tell you that much. It's just, there's a lot of emotions I'm processing, I think, but there's just a lot going on. There's the emotions of, you know, I'm getting ready to say goodbye to a place that I've known for a while now, to a place that I've gotten used to, and I would even say just beginning to really know and beginning to get used to. I've only been here for almost a year, so not that long, but like I'm starting to get into the swing of things really. And then I'm going to be picking up, going back home. It's the emotions of saying goodbye to all that I know now, and the life, the community that I've built here, all the people that I now know. It's just grappling with that, saying goodbye to that, but also looking forward to seeing family, to seeing friends again, like to seeing everyone. But then there's also the worry of reverse culture shock. Like, will I have reverse culture shock? Will everyone have moved on, or will I have grown in a different direction than my friends, a different direction than people that I used to know? Will relationships change? Will they be different? You know, some relationships ended when I got here. What will happen when I'm back? You know, like, and then it's just also everything that's happening right now in my home country, which is South Africa. There's so much going on in the country. This seems like the worst time to be going home because there's so much going on, and a lot of just really concerning and scary things. But besides all of that, or just like everyday life is going to be so different from, not so different, but different to what I'm used to now and what I have here. For one is like load shedding, this thing of not having electricity for a few hours and then it comes back, like, ciao. Like, just little things here and there, the convenience that the United States offers in general, not necessarily the area I'm in, because I'm in the suburbs. It's not the middle of nowhere, but it's not that easy to get around. It's not that easy for me to get around, which I think will be different when I'm back home. It's just things like that. Like, there's a lot to think about, and also thinking about my future personally. I'm going back home to do what? I'm going back home to do what? Am I gonna study? Let me give you a time frame. I get back around June, because that's when I left, right? Get back around June, and then school, as in university, only starts in January. No, not January, even in February, March in South Africa, right? That's a big time difference. That is a lot of time in between. What am I going to be doing? That is if I choose to pursue my degree. Like, there's a lot hanging in the balance. I did hear just recently that applications for university have opened back home, so there's also that. Like, am I applying? When am I applying? Like, there's a lot to consider. There's a lot to consider. Just going back to being dependent on my parents, like I think that's gonna be a hard part. Like, just, I was having this conversation with a cousin of mine the other day, just making a joke, but it's kind of real. Like, I'm gonna go back to having to ask to leave the house. Imagine. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's like little things like that, like living back home, going back into routines that I used to know, that I used to do. Well, things will probably not be the same, but it's like, will they not be the same good, or will they not be the same bad? Tricky. So there's a lot to consider, but I'm trying to be positive and keep a positive mind about, going back home, my future in general. I know for sure that I want to go back home. Like, I'm not second guessing my decision about staying or leaving the United States. Like, I'm honestly so done being an au pair. I'm so done. I'm grateful for this experience for sure, and I think in future I will make a video advising, I guess, like unsolicited advice that no one asked for about au pairing and deciding to go on this journey, because it's a lot. It can be a lot. It can be even more than a lot. And even when you have it easier, it's not easy. It's not easy. But you learn so much. You grow so much. The people that you meet, the networking opportunities that you get to have, and even other opportunities. People have been able to do stuff after their au pair year, still here in the States, or even going, elsewhere. But they learn all of that through being here. Like, yeah. So there's a lot of pros. There's really a lot of pros, but it's also really a lot. I just have so many opinions about the program. I have so many opinions about going for au pairing at the age that I'm at versus going for it at an older age. I have a lot of opinions about going for 2 years. I have a lot of opinions about coming back. People au pair 2 years, then they come back for another 2. Ni brave shame. But as collab. But yeah, I think that's where I'm at right now with 2 months left, is just trying to conceptualize what I'm going to do, because I'm a planner. I'm that person, so I want to know what is going to be happening. I'm at peace. I'm trying to use the months that I have left to enjoy my time in the States, really soak it all up. I don't have any trips planned. I'm not taking my travel month. I'm really just gonna finish my term. Here you go. But yeah, like I'm not rushing into anything. I'm not hastily making trips like, oh, I want to see this, I want to see that. I would have loved to go to California, but I've traveled to like 18 states and counting, and that's really impressive for someone who's only been here for a year. Almost a year, not even a year. Like I did that in less than a year. Excuse me. There's 50 states. 50 states in this country. That's a lot, okay? So yeah, I feel like I've seen enough of America. I've gotten all that I've wanted to get out of the program. Really, right now I'm just finishing it off. Like, I'm just finishing my term nicely. I recently finished my education requirement with an au pair weekend class. I even vlogged that just because I was like, are people vlogging their weekend courses? No, they are not, but I did mine, period. So I finished my education requirement. I'm gonna finish off my year. I'm gonna get that au pairing certificate, child. I'm gonna finish everything off nicely. I think the thing that's occupying my mind currently, with 2 months left the most, is just like my future endeavors, basically, and what I plan to do in the future, how I'm going to take the steps towards that, and whatnot. So yeah, and then also just trying to also ground myself, because I do have a habit of thinking about the future too much and then not being present. And I took a mindfulness course, so I'm learning to be more present and being in the moment, and just trying to enjoy even the moments that aren't that great, and just trying to enjoy them and take them in, because even the moments that aren't great, they have a lesson within them. There's just a reason for everything. That's what I believe, and a good reason at that. I believe that things are just working out in my favor all the time, and that's the story and the belief that I like to tell myself. And that's on period. So yeah, I'm trusting God to just continue to keep me and keep my head steady, and just open doors and shut those that need to be shut. You know, there's just a lot running through my mind right now. Like, even as I'm speaking, I can't collect my thoughts. It's a lot, but at the same time, I'm just filled with so much gratitude for even having come here, thinking about how I got here and what I've been through since I've been here. Like, God has really been with me, hey? Like, yo, my dear. But as collab, we are not there. Anyways, I'll see you guys again in my next video and in my 1 month update. And yeah, I hope you guys continue to have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, all of the things that you need to do, child. And thank you in advance for doing that. If you have any questions for me or video suggestions or whatever, drop them down in the comment section. Don't be shy. Drop them in the comment section, child. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.